Well, hey, thanks for joining us. My name is Sandeep Patel, and I'm the Global Alliance Manager here at ISOS Technology. I'm here with our CEO and fearless leader, Thad West. And today we're going to be talking about tech trends to look forward to in 2022. Thad, kick us off and let us know what you see that's coming in 2022.
Great. Thank you, Sandeep. Well, I'd say one of the top trends for me is enterprise service management. And so, a lot of people are like, well, what does that mean? What is enterprise service management? Think about IT service management, like, hey, my computer's broken. Hey, I need a new keyboard. But think about that across every department in your organization. Think about your marketing team having a service desk that says, hey, I need collateral. Hey, I need to produce a web video. Hey, I need to do this. And think about that as service management. And that's what enterprise service management is. It's something that Atlassian Jira Service Management is really good at. We've helped a lot of interesting customers on that. So a good example is CBS. So the national broadcaster, we did a great project with them where all of their ads are actually run through Jira Service Management. We have a full video on that. We'll link it off to this video where we had Mitch Cardwell talk about the solution that we did there at CBS. But it's really just indicative of what you're seeing across the organization. It's a lot of organizations have investments in service desks and they want to push it past IT. And that whole trend is called enterprise service management.
Well, that leads us to our next trend, and that is the 2022 cloud capabilities and where Atlassian's going with that. So, I think similarly, you're seeing, obviously the huge investment that Atlassian's made in the cloud, and it continues to they continue to build on that, right? And, you see some key things like HIPAA compliance on their roadmap for Q1, Q2 of 2022, which will be huge because we've moved a lot of financial clients already into that space, but in the healthcare industry, that HIPAA compliance is huge. In the federal space, FedRAMP is huge as well too. So you're seeing a lot of work and investment on that front, also around cloud security, and being able to have the instances in different parts of the world rather than just all in one location. You can have that tendency across different regions, and so there's again continued investment on the Atlassian cloud front, and I think we're looking forward to seeing more of those roadmap items come to fruition.
No, that's great, Sandeep. So a lot going on with the Atlassian cloud, and we're excited to see it for next year. But building on that, one of the things that's really exciting is the Agile wave continues. And so one of the things about Agile is Agile's been around for a long time. The people that have been doing Agile for a long time, how is this still happening? Well, it's still happening because Agile at scale in large organizations is really a hot topic for next year. It's how do we get the whole organization moving in the same direction? And so one of the things that we're really excited about is at ISOS, we are part of the Align program. So we are Agile at scale specialized. So which means that we know how to help organizations deploy and deliver Agile at scale, which I think is going to be enormous for next year. It's going to be enormous for the following next 5 years as the large organizations figure out how to be Agile and really deliver on that customer value, customer promise. And we're excited to be on that journey with them.
Yeah, so I think with Agile, obviously another word that goes hand in hand with Agile is DevOps, and I think you're definitely seeing a continued focus on DevOps, and we've had some great experience in 2021, but looking forward to some of the work that our friends at Noble 9, one of our key partners, is doing around their product Hydrogen and that launch. So tell me a little bit more about that, then.
Yeah, no, Hydrogen is an SRE SLO platform, so site reliability engineering, service level objective platform that's really bringing it down market to the masses. So historically, only very large organizations have really thought about SLOs as a discipline in their DevOps practice, and the Hydrogen product really brings it down to where organizations at 100, 200 people can really start to think about these and bring this discipline in. It's actually really exciting to see this evolve and come to market.
All right. And then last but not least, of course, I think it's definitely a huge thing for all organizations as we continue to see in the news and some of these breaches that are happening. But security, I think, is going to be a continued trend, and that's going to be at the forefront really at 2022. I think, with breaches and people hacking into, valuable data sets, things being more available out in the cloud as well as other areas. I think it's a huge thing for organizations from a security and infrastructure standpoint, but also as they deal more with distributed workforces, right? As people are working from home, online, logging in through meetings. I think you can see a lot of new products, new companies that have IPO'd in that space very rapidly, and are growing at a pretty fast scale. But I think that space and that technology area is something to definitely monitor in 2022 as we look into this new way of working and how we kind of manage that for organizations of all sizes, really.
I think you definitely nailed it. It's, pre-COVID, there were a lot of organizations that relied on physical security, which was, hey, if you're in the building, you can do these things. And it was easier to lock down. Once everybody got pushed out and said, okay, we got to work from home, they had to make it available to anybody, anywhere. And of course, anybody, anywhere also means hackers. So it is one of those topics that obviously security is always important. It just, it added a new dimension coming into this year and going into next year for sure. Thank you for joining us as we talked about our top tech trends to look forward to in 2022. If you want any more information, please check out the link below.